chosen ones, where you were chosen ones, they betrayed you and they are wondering why you cut them off, and you are leveling up. You are succeeding as you cut them off, right? Most of the time, some chosen ones see betrayal as an end in itself, right? And when people betray them, rejected them, deny them, disappoint them, abandon them, they become resentful, they become full of offense, bitterness, they hold grudges, they hold a whole lot of things in their heart, right? But these things are setting you up, okay? They are trap that is trapping you, that is keeping you in hostage. And when you become resentful and offended because of the betrayals, the disappointment, the rejections in your heart, in your spirit, in your mind, you have given the enemy of your soul an opportunity to ride over you. In fact, to keep on triumphing over you as a chosen one, right? That is what the enemy of your soul, your adversary, wants to achieve in your life, right? So by yielding to the offense, the disappointment and things, and you getting offended by such things, chosen one, the enemy has trapped you and has gotten hold of you, and you are going to be in the cage of the enemy of your soul. All right, great. But when you come to a realization that this betrayal, this disappointment, these rejections, this denial, this abandonment, this offense, wrongs did to me is for my growth, is for me to learn not to trust people, but to trust in God and believe in myself and learn to take responsibility over my own life, over your own life. And you come to that awakening, that realization after the disappointments, after the betrayals, after the abandonment, the rejection, whatever name you call it. All right? You don't get offended. You don't get trapped. But you come to the known and realization. And you said, yeah, this is for my own good. I will do it myself. I will learn to carry my own bucket of water. And you start by doing that, exactly that, to carry your own bucket of water, to do things for your own self. Then you have achieved true freedom. And you have overcome the trap of the enemy set for you. I'm telling you. And that will make your enemy start to wonder, to, be thinking and be like, hey, upon all we did to this guy, upon all we did to this lady, she's still leveling up, she's still making it. They will be wondering, chosen one. I'm telling you, nobody owes you anything. You got to come to this realization. This is a growth mindset that when you develop, it changes everything. And as you change your mindset, you change in your life. Right? You have to come to the realization that nobody owns you anything. And same way, you don't own anybody anything. I'm telling you. Your children don't own you anything. Your parents don't own you anything. Your relatives don't own you anything. Your family don't own you anything. Your boss doesn't own you anything. Your co-workers do not own you anything. The system, okay, the political system does not own you anything. And that is the same way. You as a chosen one, you don't own anybody anything. Your relatives, your children, whoever, your wife, your husband, whoever, you don't own them anything. And that is the same way they also don't own you anything. When you come to this realization and awakening, then you have stepped in your total freedom. But most of the time, most chosen ones, they waste almost half of their age that they will be spending on this earth, getting bitter, being resentful, getting offended. And this poison them, keeps them in a cage. And they cannot advance, because these are the very things that darkens your aura. And that is why you cannot manifest things, good things to yourself, because your aura is darkened. When your aura is darkened, you will be attracting dark things to yourself. The moment you let go of the resentment, the offense, the whatever anger, resentment and things, your aura start to brighten. And the moment you brighten your aura, your energy field, you begin to manifest great things, positive things to yourself. Alright? So you see, only you are responsible for these things. Only you can change your life. I am telling you. So if you come to this realization, this awakening, that you don't owe anybody anything, whether you succeed or fail in this life is up to you. And you as a chosen one, you cannot afford to fail. You can't fail yourself. You can't watch yourself fail. So God should help you, and God helps you and you succeed. Then you will realize that I can do it all for myself. That develop the self-confidence, the self-esteem, the belief, strong belief in yourself and in God, that you and God are majority, and with God on your side, you can do anything. And when this happens, those that betrayed you, disappoint you, denied you, reject you, your family, your relatives, those that have written you off, your friends, your co-workers, the people in your cycle, they will be wondering why you're succeeding and making it. And every chosen one needs to come to this realization and awakening that nobody owns you anything, and you don't own anybody anything. If you make it and you want to help people, fine, that is up to you. If you don't want to help people, that is also up to you. And that is the same way. If people want to help you, it is up to them. If they don't want to help you too, it is up to them. That is it. Alright? Have this mindset, and I tell you, you will not get offended and be resentful and feel betrayed. The reason why you feel betrayed, disappointed, is because you are expecting your children to behave in a certain manner, your parents to take care of you in a certain manner. You're expecting your relatives, your family, your co-workers, your boss to treat you in a certain manner. And the moment they go opposite to that, you become betrayed, you become disappointed, you become resentful, you become offended. And that poisons your soul and your spirit. And that keeps you in perpetual bondage. A lot of people in the matrix, this is what is keeping them in the matrix. And this is what is making them complain, lament, and they don't see anything good in this life. They feel like, within them, they can't do it without somebody. I'm telling you, you can do it. Nobody can save you. Only you can save yourself. Salvation is personal. Salvation is personal. This was the message Jesus Christ was trying to preach. But anytime he tried to preach such messages, the truth to the people, the Jewish, they start to stone him. And then he stopped to preach the truth. So the Bible, those who have written the Bible have to sit down and look at the Jewish religious system and write it in accordance with that, so that the Jewish will not get offended. So the truth in itself, Jesus tried to preach it, but anytime he tried to do that, they tried to stone him. Preach the truth to them, that he is God who happens to be in a body. They said, no, how can a human being be God? They start to throw stones at him, and he shut up. Right? That is just by the way, chosen one. I'm telling you, salvation is personal. You and only you can save yourself. Nobody is gonna do that for you. You got to know this. The moment you realize this, changes are beginning. In my life, there was a time I was thinking, oh, people have to help me. And that get me bitter and offended. The moment I became awakened, I came to a realization that I am responsible for my life. And I don't have to blame people, my family background, whatever, my circumstances. But I have to take responsibility over my life. If I die, I die unto the Lord. If I live unto the Lord. If I succeed unto the Lord. If I fail unto the Lord. I'm going to do it anyway. The moment I had that mindset, it changes my life. And it's changing my life. And I know better is not good enough, but the best is yet to come. And that is you, chosen one. Right? Stop blaming your circumstances. I see people, old people, they are like, if my parents should have educated me, taking me to the high school, taking me to higher learning institution, I wouldn't have be this kind of person. I would have been more prosperous, more rich, more this, more that. You see, they are blaming. And that is humanity for you. We love to blame situations, circumstances, apportion blame on people. But what comes out of it? It only limits us. It only delays us, our growth in this life. Adam and Eve, after they've ate the fruit, the forbidden fruit, when God was asking them, why did you eat the fruit? Adam starts to apportion blame to Eve. Eve starts to apportion blame to the snake, the serpent. You see, and that is it. They refuse to take responsibility over their life. And that is what is happening to a lot of people. Don't let it be you. Whether you make it or not, it is your responsibility. I'm telling you. Only you can stand up for your life and change the circumstances. Change the bad that you see around you. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. It is only you that can do this for yourself. I am telling you the gospel facts. I'm telling you. So you need to step out today and tell yourself, I'm gonna do it. Even if they support me or not, they help me or not, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand up and fight for my life, fight for my family, fight for my children, fight for myself, fight for my growth and development. And when you start this, your higher self, your future self will be glad you realize this and you did it. Chosen one. That's it. Keep them wondering by staying awake and be in the known and realization that nobody owes you anything and you don't owe anybody anything. It is all up to you. Thank you for watching. I'm out.